Hello, my friends. It's time for another episode of Life with Stephanie. This is where I share the crazy events in my life because I'm telling you, there are some crazy ones. So this time, as you all know, I have an addiction to anything diet soda. La, 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 la. The other day I was, we keep, because Ken has to buy it like whenever it's on sale. He has to go to the store and he literally buys like whatever the limit is. So like, for example, when 2 liters of Diet Coke are on sale, like what was the last time they were on sale? Like 89 cents or something, maybe 89 cents. He goes and he'll buy like 15 or whatever the max is he's allowed to buy. So so we always have it everywhere in the garage, waiting to be drunk, whatever. And so we had some by our refrigerator in our kitchen, and there was some, two 2-liters, one there next to the fridge, and then a 12-pack of Diet Coke behind it. And so I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to get the Diet Coke cans and put them in the fridge because it was almost empty. And so I reached to get the 12-pack of Diet Coke, and one of the 2 liters fell as I was grabbing the box of 12-pack, and all I could think of was, oh my gosh, my feet. So I kind of like went like this really fast, and I just held on to the Diet Coke like this, the 12-pack, and it fell. And I figured a full 2-liter of Diet Coke would just kind of bounce and roll. No. It fell off the counter, landed on the lid, and popped open and squirt Diet Coke. Keep in mind it was full. Squirted 13 feet across my kitchen and my dining area. Now our little kitchen area is really small, and so it probably would have went further, but the wall was at 13 feet. And so it hit the wall and just went everywhere. And I'm holding on to this. And so then I finally looked down and I didn't know what to do. You know how sometimes there's a moment where you just are stunned. You just like everything's in slow motion. That's how I felt this was. So I look and there's Diet Coke everywhere. And I know it was 13 feet because we have 12-inch tiles in our kitchen. So I counted all the tiles, how far it went. And there's Diet Coke everywhere. So I finally figure out to pick up the 2-liter and put it this forward. And so there was this much left in the 2-liter. And so then Katie comes running because I'm screaming, laughing hysterically. So the dog comes running in. The dog, Cookie, starts drinking the Diet Coke off the floor. And I'm just looking at this Diet Coke everywhere. It's all over me. Luckily, I was in my pajamas because I live in my pajama bottoms. Diet Coke literally all over. And so I looked at it and I'm laughing hysterically at this point. I put down the 12-pack. I'm looking, just laughing hysterically. And so I grabbed some towels, and Katie's saying to me, my 14-year-old, saying, Mom, any normal person would be screaming mad right now, and instead you're laughing. I'm like, it's hilarious. I mean, Diet Coke doesn't stain. It's not going to be sticky like regular Coke would be. It was funny. And luckily it didn't land on my foot, because if that would have landed on my foot, life would have been so different. But so I'm laughing. So I grab some towels. I throw it on the Diet Coke. Well, you can't use towels to clean up Diet Coke. So then I wanted to clean off the wall. So I got some paper towels or something, and I started to clean off the wall under our dining room, our kitchen table. And I'm cleaning, and then I went to go under the table a little bit more, and I hit my head on the table right here on my forehead. So then I'm like laughing even more because I'm like, oh my gosh, what else could go wrong? I felt like the video was on right then because all these crazy things are happening. I'm yelling at the dog to stop drinking the Diet Coke. Katie is just laughing at me hysterically. And so I started cleaning up. So finally I threw towels on it and I went upstairs. And so I went on Facebook. And I didn't put it on the Stamps of Life Facebook. I put it on my personal Facebook. And I just said, you know what? I just spilled a 2-liter Diet Coke and I'm leaving it for Ken to clean up. Because I didn't know what else to do. And I had Diet Coke all over my pants. But I need everyone to know that I did clean up most of it, didn't I? You didn't clean up any of it. He's shaking his shoulders. He doesn't like to talk. He's mute. I cleaned up most of it, didn't I? I think I did. I think I did clean up most of it. And then I took the towels and I threw them in the garage where the laundry room is. Because it was a mess. It was a mess. Cookie is fine, by the way. I had somebody email me saying they were worried about the aspartame, and Cookie's only 5.5 pounds, and I don't think she drank that much, but she's fine. It's been a week later, and she's fine. But who knew Diet Coke could shoot out 13 feet? Oh, and then we couldn't find the lid. that was even more hilarious. Katie and I could not find the lid. Finally, we found it. We have like an island in our kitchen. The spill, the Diet Coke spill, went this way. The island was here, and that's where our sink and dishwasher are. The lid was on the other side of the island. Don't know how it happened. I do not know. I'm telling you, it was like a firework thing. Then Ken comes home and I tell him what happened, and there's this much left in the Diet Coke 2 liter, and he goes, well, put that in the fridge, I'll drink it later. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too hilarious, too crazy. So thank you for sharing my Diet Coke addiction with me, and make sure that you're always careful that those Diet Coke 2 liters don't fall on your feet. At least if they fall on the tile, they'll go that way. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.